In this last segment, we're going to talk about trade shows as places to have fun. And there's plenty of it here, believe me. The Germans have a way of mixing business with pleasure that is probably unique in all the world. So let's take a few minutes and have some fun here at the show. No romanticizing trade shows. They involve long hours and hard work. Those lucky enough to find a quiet corner discover that peace is as rare as an empty exhibit hall. Some exhibitors work harder than others. Some know better than others how to work the crowd. Some work at standing out in the crowd. But as the day wears on, this becomes a fair transformed.
Receptions are a good place to meet with folks, to exchange views. So if you're invited, I think you'll find that it's worth your while to go in, start talking with folks, be active. Don't stand in the corner and just talk with the other Americans or the people from your company. Get out there and mix and mingle. These are opportunities. You're here for 1 week, take full advantage of it.
You've got to remember at 6 o'clock too, if you can't find a party, then start one.
The problem is not finding a party, it's deciding which one of dozens to go to. And everyone gets invited. Like good German clockwork, business advice is replaced by other kinds of advice.
That's why we're here. Beer, good time, make friends, maybe sell something. Well, maybe not.
One must keep the beer cool at all costs.
Business in Germany is more official than it would be in America. People won't call themselves by their first name, so when you introduce yourself, you should do that with your last name, as they do in Germany. And I think they're dressed more formally in suits, which they probably would not always be on American fairs. Yeah, it's a little more formal.
You'd never guess anyone is formal here, but even when having fun, consider yourself somewhat on stage and conscious of making a good impression.
First of all, it's eye contact. You got to present your card respectfully, look in the eye contact and check your hands and say the last name first. Asia will be more appropriate with both hands. Here in Europe, you can do one hand with a check.
It's not clear how you find your business cards in a crowd like this. Here in a genuine Bavarian beer hall on the fairgrounds. This is a great place for letting your hair or your pigtails down, or discovering your inner Fraulein. You can celebrate the long tradition of German trade fairs that go back to the Middle Ages. No sign of intellectual property violations here. In fact, there's no sign of anything intellectual whatsoever.
Great party, I mean trade fair, and the Germans really know how to mix business with pleasure. And you should certainly give a try to a German trade show, and hopefully you'll be able to come next year. And this is just breakfast time. Can you imagine what it's going to be like for lunch and for dinner? As they say, when in Rome, hopefully next year you'll consider coming to a German trade show. In the meantime, goodbye for now, and let's have some more Oktoberfest fun.